You know, it wouldn't be another day on the internet if we didn't have a post or a discussion surrounding some trans person claiming that they're getting threats, whatever. They never post any proof. They never have any proof. And it's weird because, like, you would think that would be the easiest thing to post proof for. And yet here we are again. So we have Final Fantasy XIV's Woke Lamont, voice actor, calling out the abuse and death threats that they are apparently receiving online.
This sucks, man.
Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, I just find it absolutely hilarious that usually these people will post no receipts, and then when they do post receipts, it's normally from some random troll on the internet. You know how many death threats and abuse threats and all that stuff that I get on a daily basis, and I'm not even that big of a YouTube channel? Can you imagine some of the biggest YouTube channels out there talking against this stuff and how much threats they get from mentally ill people all the time? Yeah, and you never see us ever complaining about it. You never see us ever talking about it on Twitter or using it to score victim points, because at the end of the day, nobody would care, right? The only time people would care is when they are part of an oppressed class. Then all of a sudden, oh, you shouldn't do that. That's normally how it goes. Well, apparently the voice actor for this particular game, for Woke Lamont with Final Fantasy XIV, who I have spoken about before, is apparently getting threats and trying to run a victim tirade on Twitter. So let's get into this article, guys, from The Gamer. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. We got some highlights. It says Woke Lamont's voice actor from Final Fantasy XIV, Dawntrail, calls the abuse he has received in recent weeks. Since Dawntrail launched, the actor says that he has received death threats and doxing threats online. He adds that the industry has been dead silent on the matter, despite it being a widely known issue in the community. Again, you're complaining about something that is known to be a widely known issue on the internet. Forget your fucking community. It's a widely known issue on the internet where people will give death threats, people will give abuse, threats. People will do whatever they got to do to try to bring you down because you're more successful than them. That's all it really is at the end of the day. Or you said something that is so out of line that maybe you do perhaps deserve the actions that you're getting. Hence what's happening to Chris Tyson, right? Although nobody's really talking about Chris Tyson except for people who are ideologically consistent and call out someone like Dr. Disrespect and Chris Tyson. But that doesn't seem to be the case when it comes to a trans person. But that's neither here nor there. You're complaining about something that I myself have received, many other people have received that I know of as well in the content creation space, and yet you're the only one that's out there on Twitter trying to make this into a victim thing, right? You're trying to say, oh, it's because I'm trans, it's because I'm this, whatever, I'm in a press class. Nobody cares, bro. At the end of the day, just do your job, right? You're getting to voice a character, one of the main characters in the Final Fantasy XIV expansion, Dawntrail. That should be the thing you're focusing on. That should be the most exciting thing for you, and continue your success as a voice actor. You're over here trying to give credence to these trolls online who are issuing whatever threats that you say you're getting that you're not proving you're getting. But at the end of the day, you're focusing on that. The more you focus on that, the more it's going to get worse for you. You got to ignore these people. The thing is, they want attention. They always want attention. You either ignore them or you make them look like a fool. A Final Fantasy XIV actor has called out the abuse that he's online received since appearing in Dawntrail's expansion. Senor Briar, who plays Woke Lamont in Dawntrail, says that he's been the subject of death threats, doxing threats, and transphobic abuse across social media. Speaking on Twitter, Breyer also says that the industry has been dead silent about the abuse that he has received. This is despite it being known issue in the Final Fantasy XIV community since Dawntrail launched, to the point where some abusers were leaving transphobic abuse in reviews for the expansion on Steam. You know, you guys throw around the word abuse a lot, right? You throw around the word abuse a lot, and you really try to make it a thing where you can try to tie it to real, actual physical abuse, right? But at the end of the day, these angry comments that are online and whatnot, you mean to tell me that you're reading every single one of these comments? You're going through every single Steam review. You're going through every single comment on a YouTube channel. You're going through every single comment on an Instagram, on a Twitter post. You're going through all of that just to look for the angry comments that are coming your way. You really mean to tell me you're doing that? Because if you are, you probably are terminally online. You should probably take a little bit of a break. If these comments are getting to you that much, then you need to step back a little bit and look at the bigger picture here. Then it says not to cry, baby cry my own woes. You are. That's literally what you're doing. But in the past month, I've had misgendering, death/R-word threats, doxing attempts, threats against my family, etc. in every post and all across Twitch, YouTube, Reddit, and all because I voiced a Final Fantasy character, and my industry has been dead silent, says Breyer. Again, if you are literally reading every comment that is on Twitch, YouTube, Reddit, Twitter, and everything under the sun, there's a problem with you, okay? You are clearly way too online and need to take a step back. 99.9% of this shit will just be comments, right? These trolls are trying to make you feel bad. These trolls are trying to get a rise out of you. These trolls are trying to target you and make you feel intimidated. Do not give them the ammo. By you admitting that you're reading every single comment there is, that's going to give them all the ammo to continue doing what they're doing against you. And you can try to say, oh, well, my opinion doesn't matter because you're just some cis male or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you what it's really like, right? As a content creator on this platform, you're going to get 1,000,001 threats, okay? I just got like 100 threats on my Clips channel from Moist Critical Shills who are out there angry that I called him woke because he decided to advocate for the transing of a 9-year-old kid. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You guys can comment on my videos all you want because what ended up happening was they boosted that video to be the #1 viewed video on my Clips channel. So they effectively helped me while trying to hate me, and that's exactly what's going to happen with you if you would just shut up and focus on your damn job and just, you know, accept the fact that, listen, you're the voice actor for Wook Lamont. It is what it is. If people don't like it, that's okay. They will move on after a certain amount of time. I've been hiding and blocking most of them. You're not, because you literally just said you read it. Right? Like, you literally said that you read all the comments from all the platforms. Why are you reading all the comments from all the platforms? That sounds like you are looking for a problem. That sounds like you are looking for validation in how you feel about the woe is me mindset that you're in right now. But it seems like every single day on every single tweet, he continues, doesn't matter what it's about either. I got one when I talked about an avocado toast I made for lunch. Well, that's because you are a person who, unfortunately, is putting out there a certain ideology that's extremely divisive. And if you are going to be on the internet, then you got to understand that that ideology will come with some divisiveness. That's just how it goes, right? I myself am putting out videos out there that some people would claim to be divisive or at the very least to be controversial. And I expect that I'm going to get some people that aren't going to like me. It is what it is. The real world is not a safe space, okay? That's what I want people to understand. This is the problem with safe spaces. It makes you think that the world is a certain way, and it's not. Once you're out there in the real world, you'll realize that a lot of people disagree with your lifestyle. Even if you were straight, even if you were just considered a regular, normal person, it doesn't matter. There's always going to be people out there that are going to hate you just for whatever fucking reason they want to make up in their mind, or they're just going to not like your lifestyle for whatever reason they're going to make up in their mind. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, this is only going to be exacerbated by the fact that you are on the internet. So yes, if you are trying to utilize Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, or whatever, chances are you're going to run into people who do not like you. And since anonymity is a thing, they're going to make their feelings known in the most vile way possible to try to drag you down and bring themselves up. Again, I'm not trying to defend this person in any capacity. I'm just trying to tell you exactly what it's like to be in this space and what it really means to deal with a lot of the backlash that you're going to be getting. It is what it is. You need to show them that it's not phasing you, but unfortunately, that's not really happening right now. Then it says, in response to Breyer's tweet, many fans are expressing their support for the actor and calling out the bigotry in the community. Again, what bigotry, considering that Final Fantasy XIV's community has always been known to be woke as fuck? So I don't understand what bigotry you're really talking about here. But at the end of the day, man, you need to grow a little bit of a spine. I would tell you to grow balls, but honestly, you're kind of already there. It is what it is. I mean, I really can't tell you otherwise. But stop this whole victim mindset and show these people that no matter what, you're going to continue to be what you are. And that's where you really get people to leave you alone. If you keep giving into their crazy comments, they're never going to go away. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.